Shamim was looking for. And got it. The reason why he was able to play that one, he stayed still and decided at the last moment where the ball is going to go. He's
was trying to bowl a leg cutter there, and he's dragged it down. I can't believe that he bowled that length on purpose. Last ball.
Yeah, there might be an overthrow. Oh, good support. Very good backing up. Rakibul Hassan did well. 5 done, 51 for 1. A direct hit. And they sent that upstairs. Carl Tucker won't take too long, I wouldn't think. Carl Tucker's just going to make sure that everything was okay. It was sharp work in the inside of the ring, and then very good work backing up. It could easily have went for 4 overthrows, but I'm sure the batter was safe in his ground. Let's have a look at this now. Ben McDermott. I reckon Ben McDermott enticed that throw because he wanted the ricochet, he wanted an overthrow. The Aussies, they're tricky, aren't they?
Canny operators, mate. Good competitors.
Not out! 51 for 1. Well, man of the match from the Rangpur Riders' victory. Tallied 4 for 36 in that brilliant win over the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Into the attack. Bustling medium pace, hits the seam. Straight away, that good length, trying to splice up Ben McDermott. Now, what about this little passage of play?
Last ball of the over. McDermott just tempting the fielder, and he got the ricochet he was after, but a good piece of fielding from Rakibul Hassan, who's just come into the side. Second game for the Rangpurs. Rakibul's first. Yeah, it's Khaled.
Up and over the offside, no timing, slightly ungainly, but he'll get a couple. Doesn't let bowler settle for long, does he?
I'll tell you, that's one of the first mishits I think we've seen from McDermott in his 2 innings. He looks in prime form. Very confident, got a very clear method.
He looks fit. He played for a number of seasons at Hampshire, and he never looked as fit and strong and as lean as he does now. Obviously been working hard in the off-season, putting his time to good use in the gym, with trainers and the S&C. Not easy, keeping wicket, captaining, opening the batting. Now then, lofted leg side, there's a man in the deep. Good catch! It's a long boundary leg side. It was close to the middle of the bat. Substitute fielder in the deep. Powers of concentration and holds on.
Well, good piece of cricket from Rangpur. 1 man out in the deep on the leg side, and they had him positioned perfectly. And that is a very good catch. Mohammad Saif Hassan, who was dropped from the side, has come on as a substitute and taken our outstandingly judged catch on the boundary. Ben McDermott in form, gone for 34. Hobart now 53 for 2.
A big blow. Ben McDermott, the man in form, caught in the deep for 34. Jake Doran, the new man in, who played nicely in the opening game win. Left-hander Jake Doran. You would say he's a manipulator of the ball as opposed to a powerful ball striker, as that strike rate alludes to. Strike rate under 100. Going at 9.64 in the power play, but that wicket of McDermott should stem the flow somewhat. Khalid Ahmed again in the wickets. That's 5 he has now in the tournament. Big wicket. A very good catch in the deep.
Good piece of bowling from Khalid. He followed McDermott. McDermott had again given himself a little bit of room. Khalid followed him. Didn't give him the room to swing those arms. And there was a second mishit from McDermott. This time he didn't get away with it, and that's a very good catch on the boundary from Saif, the sub.
Yeah, Saif Hassan is on for Shum Osaka, who got hit on the finger, of course, when batting. Opportunity here for Rangpur Riders to really stem the flow, get a squeeze. In the field, led by the wicketkeeper, energy up. Fielders getting close, get in front of the batter's eye line. No easy ones.
Yeah, 100%. Power play almost over. Ben McDermott just gone. He's got them ahead of the run rate, hasn't he? He's taken a lot of pressure off from that innings of 34 off 19 balls. But now it's a time for Rangpur to squeeze.
Very, very tidy over, and a very loud scream at the end of it. Power play done, 54 for 2.
The score is 54 for 2 after.
For the Hobart Hurricanes, 11:54 for 2. Manuka Rajapaksa, well, he hasn't looked in any kind of touch in the 2 games so far. Contrary, Ben McDermott has looked outstanding. Balance has been beautiful, very poised at the crease. Big wicket though, the back end of that power play. Good catch by the sub-fielder, Ahmed Saif. How crucial will that breakthrough be? Spin, Iftikhar Ahmed. Off spin, better than part-time. Good option from Jake Doran. Gets down on the paddle. Oh, what's happened there? What's happened there? Well. Mahidul Ankon makes an absolute mess of that.
Oh, this was a simple, controlled little tickle shot from Doran, and that did not have any control about it at all.
ঈদুল আজহা শুভেচ্ছা সবাইকে ঈদ মোবারক। আপনি কি প্রচুর বোনাস এবং খেলার জন্য সত্যি জয় সহ একটি বৈধ সাইট খুঁজছেন? 66JZ অ্যাপটি দেখুন। আমাকে একটি পয়সাও খরচ করতে হয়নি।
They changed the field after that ball. They put in the short, fine leg. Bigger gaps out on the leg side for the left-hander Doran.
Well, this will be interesting to see how the Rangpur bowlers and captain plan against these 2 batters. You would think Jake Doran just going to try and work the ball into gaps, drop and run, sweep, paddle, maybe the reverse. Oh, it's going to beat everyone. It might go away all the way down the leg side for 5 wides. Eyes given.
Oh, a couple of sloppy pieces of cricket from Rangpur. A mistake on the boundary. cost him 2 runs, and this mistake by the keepers cost them 4.
Poor El Lifty. He's actually bowled a decent 3 balls, and the team have gone for 9. Now that's out, I think. Very straight. Yes! Dead straight. And Iftikhar Ahmed says, well, you're not going to stop it for me, so I'm going to hit him in front.
Oh, and a review from Mac Wright. Iftikhar. He kept his cool. Even though runs had leaked, he was back in the game. Slightly flatter, the ball turns. A vociferous appeal from both him and the skipper Nurul behind the stumps.
Definitely turned. Hasn't going to turn too much. Will it go past leg side? I thought, from the naked eye, I thought that was straight enough. He, as the umpire, gave it out. I don't think there was any bat in it. A long way away from it. On the reverse sweep, will the glove save him? No. Now it's all about the turn. It's not going to go over the top. And for me, that looks like it's going to crash into leg stump. Here we go. Moment of truth. 3 reds mean you're a gunner. Very good decision. Very good bowling from Iftikhar Ahmed. Stump to stump is where you want to be at Providence. The dreaded finger goes up. And the Hobart Hurricanes have lost their 3rd. Another massive moment here. Another informed batter in Mac Wright, who played well in game 1 for a 50. Gone for a run at ball 14. There's work to be done. 63 for 3. Nikhil Chowdhury. All-rounder. Bowls with a spin. Useful batter. Oh my word, he's done the splits. Is that Kyle? You can just hear Shamsi. Are you okay? I hope he hasn't done any damage. Could be doing gymnastics. He does a bit of everything.
Look, it is a bit soft out there, that surface, from the rain. Oh. Little tip to leg side by Doran. Finish the over. 65 for 3.
Well, yeah, we had quite a lot of rain this morning and every day, the truth is told, and every night. But the outfield a little bit wet, no damage for Kyle Mayers, thankfully. The premier all-rounder for the Rangpur Riders. 65 for 3 here. It's an interesting game in the making.
$65 for 3. The score here in this chase. Hobart Hurricanes. Japaxa not contributing at the top again. And the 2 stars from the first game, McDermott and McAllister, both gone. Khaled is back, player of the match. From their first match, the Rangpur Riders really displaying their grit, determination, their will. And They'll feel like they're on top here, Darren.
Yeah, they will. They've managed to find a way in difficult times. We saw that on game 1. This man, he's been a genuine wicket taker for Rangpur Riders, Ali Laban.
Uppish. Aggressive and direct hit. A lot of energy, tails up here of the defending champions.
Have they managed to sneak another wicket, Rangpur Riders? As we've often seen, did it when they got rid of Ben McDermott. The last wicket too. McBride. Will they have another? Well home on that occasion.
Yeah, that 8th over, bowled by Iftikhar Ahmed, it's a bit of a metaphor for how they've been playing. Like, he was on the back foot the first 3 balls, unlucky to have gone for runs, and then stuck to it. Yeah, knocked out there. Stuck to it, picked up the wicket. Yeah, and regained the upper hand here. So how can these Hurricane 11 bounce back? The loss of 2 quick wickets.
I've been keeping a close eye on Khalid Ahmed. Khalid is, of course, international bowler for Bangladesh.
That's right. And conditions here in Guyana mimic those of his home nation. So they're very comfortable here. Defending champions, after all.
When I look closely at his action, you can see that hyperextension of the wrist, which is something you often see from fast bowlers from the subcontinent. You usually find it with the hyperextension of the elbow that allows for an extra whip of the arm for them to generate an above average amount of pace. Jofra Archer, known for that hyperextension of the elbow. You just take a look at him from side on. Keep your eyes on that wrist joint. Cocked back, and then there is that extra flick. So more velocity in that delivery and his speeds. You think of Shaheen Shah Afridi, someone who has a similar type flick of the wrist, that hyperextension.
He's having great success here already in this 2nd edition of the Global Super League. Yeah, no appeal for this one, but we'll have a look. We saw in the first innings. Inside edge.
I tell you, Alex and viewers, in my time playing, when I face a few bowlers at the international level, and they had that little hyper extension of the wrist, you miss the ball on occasions because of how far the wrist goes back before it comes at you. Flintoff was one such bowler.
Yeah, this makes it more difficult to pick. Eight gone, 69 for 3.
After 8 overs, the score is 69 for 3.
Yeah, Khalid Ahmed's been one of the few pacers in this tournament to have been a real wicket-taking option, and maybe this is why, Darren.
Again, you have to appreciate that uniqueness of his action that gives him that bit of a niche, a unique selling point for him as a fast bowler. He bowls a knuckleball too, so that's high skill. Knuckleball with that grip, with the nails and the front of the fingers to take pace off.
Yes! Got a very eventful first over. If the car just 7 off it in the end.
And Alex, funny you mentioned pace and how it has sort of brought wickets for this Rangpur Riders team. Remember, they bowled the Guyana Amazon Warriors out. 6 of the 10 wickets going to their seamers. 2 to Omar Azai, 4 to Ahmed.
That's right. And it silenced the home crowd here at Providence, I'll tell you that. Nice steamy afternoon here. Sunday afternoon. I'm not sure you timed this. It should be an easy take. It is. Iftikhar again. More success for the Rangpur Riders. Goran will be disappointed with that.
Very much so, because they're under very little pressure with that required rate of just 7 when there's no need to take high risks in that approach to run scoring. There was that little bit of an advancement, knowing fully well there was a long on.
What a great Sunday afternoon here in Guyana, enjoying the action of this match number 5, knowing there's a match 6 this evening as well, double header action for the Global Super League. And the Hobart Hurricanes 11 a little exposed right now. First game they played in this competition, they were so dominant over the Dubai Capitals, we didn't see past Nikhil Chowdhury. Can the Presidente, Mohamed Nabi, bring some composure here? This is the last wicket. Oh.
It wasn't an extra special delivery from Iftikhar. Just lured that false stroke from Duran. I did mention of Seam lead in wicket taking for Rangpur Riders in the last game. Sometimes as a captain, because of what has gone and that historical information, it puzzles you. Puzzles you because on the day you're thinking spin, you reflect on what your seamers have done, and you can see straight away already 6 overs of seam, and we're into the 9th.
Yeah, Nurul Hassan has been a very good captain so far. Very straightforward, clear thinking. 9 gone, 71 for 4.
And credit to the captain, Nurul Hassan, finding the right balance in the circumstances.
And if you remember, Darren, in that first game, he'd gone for 15 or something in his first over, the pacer, Khalid Ahmed. And Nurul Hassan knew what he had to offer. He came back beautifully for a player of the match performance. Hobart Hurricanes, 4 wickets down, and in a spot of bother right now. Mohamed Nabi has joined Nikhil Chowdhury in the middle. Fabian Allen still to come, and O'Dean Smith, of course, big hitters. Local lads in the side, already been very useful in that first innings, both with the ball and in the field. You may have to rely on them again here. Couple of wickets for Iftikhar, 1 for Khalid and 1 for Kyle. First over. Bright and cheery, not a cloud in the sky today. You expect a nice clear day to enjoy this. Ray Shamsi into the attack. It's been great. It's been great having him around. Lovely to see him play, of course. Picked up a couple in their first game. Useful. Game-changing. And of course, it was great to have him in the commentary box. He'll be with us this evening for that all-important match for the home side tonight. That's match 6.
Funny you mentioned him being in the comeback, speaking about his own game, the evolution of T20 cricket. Did mention that it was important for him and for him to be at his best when he keeps it simple, doesn't overthink as a bowler.
Yeah, he made the observation for us a little earlier as well that he understood that there would be more turn in the first innings. It'll be interesting to watch what he can extract here.
He'll also understand the value of bowling wicket-to-wicket lines, finishing the ball on the stumps. A little bit of cheekiness there from Nur Hassan. The back flick onto the stumps for the attempted run out. This is a critical moment in this match. Mohammad Nabi is relied on a lot as a sounding board for this Hobart Hurricanes 11, whether it's with ball or bat. He has to bat the situation well, navigate this little phase.
Oh, some confusion here. They're stranded. This should be, oh dear, all sorts of confusion. Well, they really weren't sure, Nabi and Nikhil. It wasn't great communication, considering they'd had a chat a second before this ball.
Well, I did speak to Nabi earlier. He hasn't spent a long time in this franchise with this setup. So clear miscommunication. Nabi was ball watching, wasn't looking